Hey everyone, if you're looking to move to Nazareth Borough, stick around. We're going to go through some of the borough, look at some houses, take a drive, and you'll get a chance to see what it's like. If you're new to this channel and you want to learn everything there is to know about living, breathing, playing, and everything else there is to know about being in the Lehigh Valley, make sure you subscribe below. If you're looking to move here in the next 9 or 90 days, make sure you reach out. All my information is also in the description below. I'll be happy to answer any of your questions and make sure your move to the Lehigh Valley is the smoothest it could possibly be. Like I mentioned, today we are in Nazareth Borough. This is number 2 on my top 5 neighborhoods in the Lehigh Valley. And right now I'm in the basically the Nazareth Borough Center. It's like I said, basically the center of Nazareth. One thing about Nazareth that I absolutely love, my favorite thing about Nazareth, is that you can walk throughout the entire borough. It's not huge, but it's also, it's not super small, but you could definitely walk to wherever you want to go. Like I said, I'm in the center right now. I could walk to one of the local parks in the area. You could definitely take your dogs out, your kids out. You could head down to any of the many restaurants that there are available. It's just a great place to just go take a stroll on a nice evening, nice day. Right now it's a good summer day. A little rainy, but you get out and go. As you can see, it's pretty busy where I'm at. Like I said, this is the main hub of where you'd be in Nazareth. You got the Chamber of Commerce here. You got a lot of little businesses, a lot of restaurants around the corners, the post office, and some housing just in the general area. But again, really nice place to just go out and about. We're going to take a look at some of the price points in the area, just like we did in all our other videos. And if you want to check those neighborhoods out as well, make sure you take a look at the other videos for sure. But other things about Nazareth, I guess my biggest con for Nazareth is really that's kind of out of the way. Nazareth is really probably the northeastern side of the Lehigh Valley. If you want to go up to the Poconos, it's a much quicker commute. But if you're going to Allentown or Bethlehem, there's only like one main road, maybe two, if you want to head over to 33, or if you go down 191, that'll bring you, towards Allentown or Bethlehem. But it's highly trafficked. There's a lot of trucking going in and out. It's kind of a pain in the butt. So if you're commuting, closer to Allentown or Bethlehem, further out west a little bit, this commute might not be your favorite. You might want to go more towards Bath or Northampton, which are also great neighborhoods to be in. It's just a little far, and there's a lot of back roads here. One thing that's really cool about this, it's considered it's more of a farming community for sure. When you're driving, you're gonna get lots of soybeans, lots of corn. You'll see some of the cement factories that are still in business, but really it's a big farming community, and that's what they used to be known for. But again, it's a great place to be. A lot quieter than some of the other neighborhoods that we were in, but those are the top things about it. But let's go check out some of the houses in the area and look at some price points to see what you could be looking at. Okay guys, so we're at our first price point here in Nazareth, and what you're looking at here is basically between $200,000 and $400,000, around $350,000 right here. Basically what you're seeing is 3-bedroom, 1-2 baths, maybe yard, maybe a third of an acre, about small front yard. Again, you get in Nazareth, you're typically very walkable, which is really nice. Usually going to get about 1,300 square feet, 1,700 square feet. It's a little less affordable in some of the areas that we went over. It's very expensive here from my experience. Amazing school district, really good school district, A-rated, tight-knit community for sure. Again, very walkable. What's really interesting about Nazareth is you get a lot of like older stone and farmhouse buildings, which I actually think is really nice. Um, you can see a lot of the buildings. It reminds me of being in upstate New York, really, where you're getting a lot of these, these style homes that you would see in upstate New York, which is really nice. I actually kind of like the vibe a little more. Definitely brings more of a community feel. Just being able to walk around um, to basically everywhere you'd want to go in the area. One thing to note is there's a great rock climbing place. Me and my wife used to go to all the time. It's North Summit. It's definitely a much quicker drive than many of the other places in the Lehigh Valley, and there's really not a lot of rock climbing places to go. So if you're into rock climbing, this is a great place to be. Short drive away. But let's go take a look at our next price point, and we'll see what we get for that. Okay, so we're at our next price point here, and we're looking at about $600 to $800,000. This is kind of the neighborhood you would expect to be in, close to Nazareth Center, maybe a mile or two away. But yeah, you're looking 2-car garage, 3,000 to 4,000 square foot. Typically a third of an acre. You're usually getting a bigger house with less land in this area. That's the pattern I typically see in Nazareth. But it's, a fairly large house, 4 bedrooms, maybe 4 baths. So again, you get a lot of house, not as much land, but that's pretty typical. One thing about Nazareth that I really like, I mean, these neighborhoods are great. It's really quiet. You know, they're just really nice. One thing about Nazareth that I really like is if you like to drive, and I love to drive. Like I like to just go out and drive on back roads and just turn the music up and just windows down going. That is something you can do here, right? You're far enough away from the rest of the valley that you could just get in your car, go for a nice drive on a beautiful day or in the evening. It's just something I like to do. And if you like to do that, this is a great place to be. But again, really, really nice neighborhoods, quiet, close to schools, and again, very, very walkable. So it's good news. But let's go take a look at our last price point and see what you'd be. Okay, guys, so we're at our last price point here, and we're looking at $1 million, $1.2 million, basically. Main difference between this neighborhood and the last neighborhood is slightly bigger homes, 5,000 square foot, maybe 6,000 square foot. But the main difference that I come across is the amount of land you get. And, you're not getting like 2 acres, but you're getting like 1 acre, and 1 acre is fair in this type of neighborhood. But homes are absolutely beautiful, it's a lot of stonework, just very well done. The whole entire neighborhood is definitely well kept, very quiet. You're definitely further out in this type of neighborhood away from the school district than you would be at most of the other homes that we saw. So you're getting further out, you're getting more land, but you're just getting further away from the center of Nazareth. But overall, really beautiful place to be. Overall, Nazareth is a great place to be. I definitely encourage you to look into it. And if you're interested in learning more about Nazareth, feel free to reach out, subscribe, comment. Again, if you're looking to move into the Lehigh Valley in the next 9 or 90 days, feel free to reach out. All my information is in the description below. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, and you'll be the first to know about everything that's happening in the Lehigh Valley. And I hope to see you around the neighborhood.